Oh, wow. I am the president of the Alabama League of Municipalities. Boy, have y'all screwed up. My probation officer is not going to believe this. No, that was a joke. I've never been on probation. I do not have a probation officer. Is the press here? Oh, dang, they went half my speech. Oh, heck. Man, I tell you, I'm so excited about this, y'all. This is a crowning moment for me. All you baby boomers will agree. You know, you get it. This is the mountaintop. I'm so happy. This, you know, it's not just a title. It's a milestone for all of the folks that have shaped me over the years. Friends, cohorts, all the late night meetings, all the hard decisions. They've been so good. So many mentors here. Lou Watson with Lincoln, who's been my political mentor. Ronnie Marks, who I won the golf tournament with in 2018 up in Huntsville. Walt Maddox, who is really a teacher on team play and has been such an inspiration to me. And those guys, you know, they're my mentors. I call them. And they're much bigger cities than mine. And I know they're a lot busier. And Sherry, too. But they always take my call. And they always give me advice and give me encouragement. Love those guys. Mayor Sherry, who has led this organization with dignity and grace this year. Just so much thanks to her. Greg, Kayla, the league staff. And I'm telling you, they put up with a lot with me. All my shenanigans and tomfoolery, they kind of keep me between the ditches most of the time. But, you know, and when I look back at how it got me here, you know, I'm telling you, there were stages in your life, and we're going to talk about this. Like for me, like let's take the Boy Scouts. Big influence on my life as a young teenager. The 12 Scout laws. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. The 12 Scout laws. They're in my heart, man. I live with them. They've been there ever since I was a young teenager. The Boy Scouts. And then there was Jacksonville State University, go Gamecocks, where I graduated with a stellar C average. And it only took me 2 terms. It was Nixon's term and Carter's term, I think. But the biggest thing I took away from Jacksonville State was my wife, Sandra. Where's she at? Sandra, you in here? Stand up, baby. Let them see you. Wow. I met her at Jack State. And she was country as a turnip green. And I mean, she was from a little old town. I grew up in Birmingham, you know, and she's just been so great. Her daddy owned a hardware store, so she can fix things. Guys, let me tell you how cool it is to be married to a woman that can fix things. Because I can't fix shit. I almost did it. I almost got off script. I can't fix anything. And it's such a blessing to have her around. And I got to tell you, profanity, you know, that's like a no-no. And I get that. It's offensive to some people. I got to tell y'all this. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Here, I'm going to let you into my world. So a thought just occurred to me to give you a colorful little demonstration. And but Kayla Bass is over on this shoulder saying, "Stick to the script, Rusty." And there's just a little leprechaun on this son's shoulder that's saying, "Nah, go ahead and have some fun with it, man." And then Greg Cochran's over here, "Rusty, you need to stick to the script." Little leprechaun says, "Nah, go ahead, have some fun with it." And if I was back home, it'd be my city clerk, Candace. She'd be saying, "Mayor, you need to stick to the script." And the leprechaun says, "You better stick to the script." I wish she was here. Is she here? How many of y'all are out there? Dadgummit. Did y'all close City Hall? You probably drove the fire truck down here too. Holy cow, give my peeps in Riverside a hand. Holy cow. City Hall is closed. My phone's going to blow up here in a minute. You're all fired. Thank you for coming. Wow, yeah, Candace is, and all you city clerks, there's a bunch of you in here, man, I'll tell you. And Candace is one of the most, probably the most resourceful person I've ever known in my life. And she just figures things out that I lean on her almost as much as I lean on my wife, Sandra, to fix things around the house. Because I can't fix anything. I was raised in Birmingham. You know, I was raised on, I don't know how to, you know, I was raised on asphalt. Hey, but I can play basketball and roller skate by a cracky. So it's good. Tell you his name. And you know, and I gotta say, I gotta shout out to Jesus too. I'm a faithful follower of Jesus Christ. He means a lot to me, and even though I do cuss a little bit, has walked through me and given me the courage to move forward, and I really thanks for that, because I think deep down, all of us in this room, our commitment is to serve others, isn't it? And you get that commitment. I don't think you grow into that. I think you're kind of born with it. I think that it's something that we just have in our DNA, way down deep where God lives, that calls us to serve others. And I think that these jobs are a calling. I really do. I think every one of y'all in here was called to do this. And I know that when you were thinking about running for public office, how you analyzed, your opponent, how much it was going to cost, and whether or not you could win, and you prayed about it, you thought about it. But finally, at some point in time, you said, you know, I'm just going to do it. Something down deep said, just do it. That down deep, that was your call. It's a spiritual calling. And I think it's real. There is a theologian, anybody, it's a fancy preacher. His name's Henry Blackaby, and he's written several books, and one of them is Experiencing God. I don't know if anybody's ever read it, but holy cow, it's real good, and I read it. He says that God communicates with us in 4 ways, and I believe this too. Number 1, of course, through prayer. Number 2, through the Bible, of course. But he also communicates with us through the people he puts in our lives. And he also communicates with us through our circumstances. If God wants you to go in a certain direction, he'll fix things so you got to go in that direction. And those things all come together to get you here. You are supposed to be here. Thank you for that. And you didn't just volunteer. You're not just all about community involvement. You guys took it to a whole nother level. You didn't just volunteer. You went out there, you put your money where your mouth is, and you ran for public office. Do you realize how special that makes you? You put your reputation on the line. You exposed yourself to all the ridicule. You exposed yourself to Facebook. And we know how bad that target on your back can hurt when those arrows get in there. And we all know how lonely that campaign trail is when the porch lights go off and the noise level increases. I love you for that sacrifice. I love you. I love the people in this room. That's what I love about this organization. You lift me. Thank you. Thank you. You are the ingredient that makes Alabama a great place to live. And you must realize that. You must take that to your heart and know that. You're the best our state has to offer. You've been vetted by your peers. You have proven yourself worthy through a ragged initiation called an election. And you've been initiated, and you got the scars to prove it, and you're still standing. You're here making yourself better. You just rock. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you. When I first joined the League of Municipalities 24 years ago, I want to give a shout out to my peeps here from St. Clair County. Where you guys at? Yeah, okay. Where's Jimmy Hollander at? Jimmy and I got in the same time. He's our mayor pro temp in Riverside, and he's been, we both ran together. He ran for different districts when we ran for the city council in 2004. And we've been working this deal, and Riverside's lucky to have him, and I am too. He's been a great friend and a loyal friend, and I love him for it. But when I first got in, and you know, it was all about the training, so that's why I went to the league meetings, was just to get trained. But looking back now, what I've noticed and what's happening is that the training is fine, but you don't really learn what you need to learn to be a mayor or city council person through seminars and reading books. You learn it from each other, you know. It's kind of like learning how to play football, and you know, football is always a big part of my life, so I love those kind of things. You know, the league staff, and they are committed to you. They are committed to your success. Every single person that's on this league is committed to your success, and they want to see you stay in office and be successful. They're committed to that, and they can teach you all the rules. They can teach you all the X's and O's, but they can't really teach you how to block and tackle. But Lou Watson taught me how to block and how to tackle, and Walt Maddox taught me how to block and tackle and how to take a hit and a spin move and the things, you know, just how you play the game. And see, we pick that up from each other when we get here. That's what makes the organization really great. And I hope you get as much out of it as I have. It's been so important to me over the years. The friendships I've made, I look around this room and I see so many people that I want to be like.